Everyone around the world, they come into America. Come on, you knew we had to do it. All right, kick off our intro. Hey everybody, this is Paul 125 Roller Coaster Challenge, and we're here at Six Flags America. This is our sixth park of the year, so I'm very excited to be here. We actually missed this last year, and it was quite a bummer actually. This is one of our favorite Six Flags parks. So this is our park day, so we're going to be going through what we did all day here. We're looking to film, but we're also looking to ride. We're currently at 6 roller coasters trying to get to 125, so we got a while to go, but we should be able to hit double digits by the end of the day. So kick back, relax. We're going to give you some segments in between when we spend our day at Six Flags America. Great little park located between Baltimore and DC. Alright, so I've been here probably about a half hour, and it's been a pretty productive half hour. I've already gotten my activation for the front of the line passes. Yet again, Diamond Elite VIP, we got 4 of them, which is fantastic. And then already talked to security, let them know what I'm doing. I always like to do that when I come to a park, just because, you know, let's be honest, you know, they should at least know what you're doing, so in case somebody does have a problem with you, they understand what you're doing and who you are. So I always make sure I do that when I come to a park. So we already knocked that out there. They're telling me there's a lot of different upgrades coming onto the park, which I'm excited for here. This is Hurricane Harbor right here. But what I'm really excited for is the Steamtown. But I'm not going to be able to get much. They kind of have it really walled off. They told me as long as I don't lean over the fence, I can film as much as I want, which is good. I also got a helpful hint that there's actually a little inside information here that they're actually going to be adding a new attraction to the water park this year. And I'm going to be, of course, coming back this year because we filmed this. This was actually the first park that we did a full walkthrough with. So this year, you know, we're doing what's new, but later on this year when June hits, we're going to do a full unplugged, and we're also going to do a full Explorer, a brand new Explorer, a little bit earlier than usual, but you know what? We got a lot better at filming. We got a lot better at a lot of things actually with the channel, and we want to freshen that up here. So, but a little inside information there. What's new? There's going to be something new coming this year, because I said, what, are you guys going to announce it for next year? And they're like, no, it's actually coming this year, actually at Hurricane Harbor. So now I'm going to go, and I'm going to go to the back of the park and start knocking out some of these coasters. We definitely want to get most of them today. So time for another montage. Alright, so we just checked out the Steamtown area here. So pretty much before I start riding the coasters, this is what's going on with Steamtown here. I do like gearing up in the summer. I like how they're playing on that. Now notice that Mind Eraser is now called Inverted Coaster. The bumper cars are called bumper cars. River Rapids are River Rapids. The only thing that really has a name right now is the Steam Whirler, which pretty much that is the Zamperla ride they have at Hershey Park. I think it's called like Mixed by Jolly Rancher, but notice they don't have names though, so you know they're going to be naming them throughout the year. They're definitely going to be hyping this up. This is a huge thing for Six Flags America because let's be honest, they usually don't get much love, this park. It's kind of like Dorney Park with the Cedar Fair chain. So the fact that they're getting a brand new section, they still have the stunt show right there, which is I think is kind of neat because stunt show is kind of something that put them on the map. But Steamtown's coming, so looking forward to it. We will be back here in June, July to do a full Explore video, Unplugged video. I want to freshen things up here because this whole section is now different. So, you know, might as well update the Explorers and stuff. So definitely Steamtown's coming soon. Can't wait to check it out. Hey everybody, did some stuff on Steam Steamtown, right there it is. So I'm actually going to head over here towards the main section of Shipwreck Falls. The water rides are going to be down, of course, so I'm sure Penguin's going to be down. But over here, I might as well, kind of feeling like I can jump on a couple of these coasters quick and start getting that coaster count up. With that being said, Roar is always known to be somewhat painful, and right there is the original B&M. Now it's a floorless, so I'm going to get myself all situated. I'm going to knock out a couple credits. Once I knock out a couple credits here, I'll let you know which ones we did, what order, and stuff like that. But really here, I'm not going to do the Explore or the Unplugs until they open up Steamtown. So really, I'm going to basically do a what's new. And there was a couple things there that were shocking, stuff like that. Got some inside information, which is good. There's a lot of food offerings and a couple other things that are new this year. And then I might actually do a merch. I haven't done a merch this year, so that's what I'm thinking for. But it looks like they got, used to be Apocalypse, now it's Firebird. It looks like that's going up there real quick. And then Roar's right here, so I might as well knock both of them out here. But you know what? Let's give you a little bit of off-ride footage here. So right here is unintentional, of course, but right here is Firebird going up. Now, if you're not familiar, this is the original B&M coaster. It was stand-up. Apocalypse, it was all over the place. They converted it to a floorless about 2 or 3 years ago, which definitely was an improvement, let's be honest. There's not many stand-up coasters that people are thrilled with, so. Yeah. I'm actually interested to ride. Last year I missed this park, so I am actually interested to get on this and check it out. So, and same thing with Roar. Roar's right there. Roar never gets any love, but Roar is now the oldest GCI because Wildcats, now Wildcats Revenge. So who knows, maybe this Roar might get the same love soon, but I'm gonna go jump on those coasters quick there and I'll check back in on you guys. All right, I just got off the oldest operating GCI coaster, which is Roar, and then I jumped right in line for the oldest operating B&M coaster, which is Firebird here. So both of them, I could say, Firebird was definitely janky, and they had those old head restraints. So definitely the Relief Band earned its money on that one. Roar, they did a little bit of tracking, retracking there, but really it was very small sections. They must have been really bad sections there. But that's what we got done so far. We're about an hour and 15 minutes in here. The crowds are pretty minimal, actually. There was a long wait on Firebird there, but the main reason for that was, it was slow operations. They're just starting off the season 1 train operations. But I'm going to head over to the other side here because we got our 7th and our 8th coaster there. And I think 9th is going to be... Probably 9th is going to be a wild one, so it's just a great coaster. It is actually the oldest operating coaster now, but they do have some new apparel in here, which I'm going to do in a second. Probably do a quick little, what's new. They had some new Firebird stuff there, but all in all, got 2 credits here. I always love this park. Never really a big crowd. I was shocked last year when there was. And there goes Firebird right there. But like I said, it's the original B&M. It's holding up pretty well, just a little janky. So. Which is what you expect when the thing's 30, 40 years old. So we're checking again later. Time for another montage. So we're over here in the Mardi Gras section here, Gator McGee's, and of course my favorite place to grab a drink is Hurricanes. But we're right in front of Raging Cajun, and so I just got off of the oldest operating coaster in the United States, possibly the world, but wild one. And logic would dictate that I run over to Raging Cajun and get that to be our 10th coaster of the year, since Wild One was 9th. But you know what? I'm not going to do it because last time I rode that one, it knocked me out pretty good there, and I do have the relief band, but all in all, you know, I don't want to attempt it right now. So I'm going to head over towards the back. I think the 10th one should definitely be Batwing. I know a lot of people are like, what about Superman? What about Superman? Superman I haven't really seen operating yet, and if it is, I still think Batwing, because of its history as a Flying Dutchman, is a better choice to get that 10th coaster credit there. But one other thing too here is walking over here, and I think there was a magic carpet that was here. If you don't know, if you do know, let me know in the comment section. But I believe it was a magic carpet ride here. I forget the name, but it looks like it's gone. So we got a little bit of a blank spot here. So of course I'm going to put that down as a what's new. But there's Wild One going up the hill. Wild One is, I've only done 3 coasters so far, and Wild One by far wasn't even close. Much better than Firebird and Roar. This thing's flying, but in a good way. So definitely recommend that. But we're going to be heading towards the back of the park there. We're going to be heading all the way out to the Batwing. So enjoy the next montage. So actually on our park day, I just made a mistake. So this is where Zydeco Zinger was. That was the name of the, for lack of a better word, their flying carpet ride, was Zydeco Zinger there. So that's what used to be there. So that is gone. This was actually the Bourbon Street Fireball, which was their Larson loop. So the only thing really going right now is going up there right now. That's the Voodoo Drop. So there's 2 attractions here. So if anybody knows what the plan is for this area, because it's a nice size space here. This is definitely a nice size space here for the where the Fireball was. But even you can fit in something here. I mean, Zydeco Zinger was one of the few things that could probably fit in this area. It's a really small footprint, but that's what you got there. And while we're here, might as well listen to that thing creak and all that stuff there with the drop. But yeah, so there's 2 things here as we work our way to the back. But it is kind of shocking that you got 2 things right in this area that are gone. So that is wanted to do a correction on that because I got that confused. That's Zydeco Zinger, and that was Bourbon Street Fireball. And we're working our way towards the back of the park now. So we're going to the way back of the park, but I really think Batwing is worth the walk. So this is one of the last, there's only 2 left, Vekoma Flying Dutchman flying coasters. So I figured we're on our 10th coaster of the year. We might as well, most people would pick that guy right there, Superman Bride of Steel, which I will probably do this time or at least next time. But for me, number 10 had to be Batwing. It's just, and not only is it the one of 2 left, but it's also a pretty darn good ride. But the issue that you run into now, oh, hey, there's Poison Ivy, one of my favorite villains. They have all of them here. They have Joker, the whole 9 yards here. I always like this, but it is really out here by itself. I mean, when they built this, there's the closest ride, which is right there, Superman. And then you got to go all the way over here to get to Batwing. But like I said, it's not only a one of a kind, because sometimes you get these rides that just, they might not be good. This to me is one of my favorite flying coasters. I like the layout so much better than Nighthawk over at Carowinds and stuff. Hey, Harley's here. So it's definitely a great ride. It's an iconic ride. So looks like there's people in the station. So I'm going to use one of those front of line passes because it's definitely, it's one train operations, probably because it's hard to get trains for this thing because there's only 2 left, and I know Vekoma's not doing any more support for it. So I always try to get on this, kind of like Demon Drop when I go to Dorney Park. I always try to get on Demon Drop. I always try to get on Batwing when I come here to Six Flags America, because you never know when your last ride will really be your last ride. So getting ready to jump on this now. So this is the reason why I never count my chickens before they hatch. Getting ready to use my Flash Pass. I get 4 of them thanks to being a Diamond Elite VIP, and Batwing is down. So another reason why I always want to get on this thing when I get a chance. But here's a good way to actually look at the train. So people aren't familiar with these. These are unique because The new B&M flying coasters, you actually sit down and then it pulls you back. This one, you actually get in and it lays you down and then snaps in. So literally when you go up right over here, when you go up the lift hill right there, you're actually on your back. So it's a really unique feeling. So you're on your back, and then when you get to the top, right up there, you can, let me zoom in a little bit there, it does a twist, and then that's what makes you fly. So you fly there, and then when you come back through, right before you get over here, there's one more twist. You can see it right over here. There's a twist, and then it gets you back on your back. So it's a really neat concept, and when they were coming up with flying coasters, this was the one they really came up with, was this kind of concept before B&M came up with the sit down and then kind of pull back and lock you in that way. But is it the most comfortable? It could be comfortable, it could not be comfortable, but right now it is completely down, which is a bummer. But I will check back again when we do a making the grade. That would definitely be one that we put as a must ride every time, just because of its rarity and stuff. So we're going to head all the way back, probably get on that guy. I guess number 10 is going to be Ride of Steel by default, which is kind of a bummer. But yep, there's Batwing, one of the last of a dying breed. Alright, so we're about halfway done with our day here. We're right in front of Superman Ride of Steel, which that one just went down. And as you can tell over there, Batwings also just went down. So we got a little bit of a break, but just like halfway done with our day, we're halfway done with the video. And if you like what we are doing here, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It's a simple click for you, but it means a lot to us. By liking this video, it lets people know that, hey, this content's pretty good. Maybe YouTube, you should share it. And of course, subscribing. This is our 6th park of the year. We're hitting 60. This is number 6, so we're at 10%. But it's only March, so we're definitely going to hit our goal. But if you like daily amusement park and roller coaster content, this is your one-stop shopping here. So definitely make sure you hit the bell, and let's go on with the second part of our day. We're going to wander off now and grab some food. Okay, so we're back at the front here, mainly because we decided we were going to do a merch video, and of course, so we hit the Coaster Candies, but they got two of the better stores right up here. They have the Looney Tune Emporium, and we also have the Six Flags store. So those are two stores that we definitely want to make sure that we hit throughout the day. And it's just one of those things that, you know, we're going to start walking through. There's a big store right in front of us, a theater and stuff like that. But yeah, we decided to do merch out of the blue. We just kind of like, we have a lot of time. There's a lot of, I can't really do an explore, and I can't do stuff like that. So I figured, you know what, we always do Let's Eat, but we know there's going to be new stuff in the upcoming section. And same thing with Let's Play. I remember there was a big arcade there before. So it was two things I was kind of like, I don't think I really want to do those because it's going to be gated. So I figured, you know what, merch. Merch is pretty good. We can always do a short or a spotlight on the Steamtown, which is right there. If you look right here, this is where Steamtown is, with Roar in the background. So that's the whole section that's going to be redone. So I figured, you know, we're going to do a merch, and we'll be dropping the first merch of the year later on this month. So definitely make sure you check that out. So I'm going to head back in there, make sure there's nothing else to do, and then ride some more coasters. Right now I'm stuck at 9 because of Superman and Batwing being down. So hopefully they get back up, and we'll be good to go. Also, on a side note there, I actually met the general manager by accident, and I was in the store, and I always go into a store and I tell the people, hey, what I'm doing. The lady said, oh, well, the supervisor was behind me. Didn't realize it was actually the general manager. He gave me some insights, but of course I can't say anything. I promised him everything that he was telling me about what's coming up would be completely off the record. And the one thing you want to do is you always want to keep your word. So he mentioned a couple things. There's going to be some merchandise things there. There's going to be the saloon is getting a makeover too. Of course, other things are getting new names and all that, but they're going to let that stuff out slowly. So, and yet again, I don't want to be the guy who breaks somebody's trust. So, but there is going to be a lot of new stuff coming, even at Hurricane Harbor. So, with that being said, we're going to continue the day and see what else I can get done. All right, so we headed back to Batwing, and we actually got on it. We had the front of the line pass, so we were really lucky there. Wow, never realized how much space this park has until you like look at all the green space they have. But this was definitely worth it. It was our 10th ride of the year, and of course number 11 more than likely is going to be that guy going down the hill right now, Superman ride of steel. So, but yeah, it was. It's definitely out here isolated, Batwing, but it is by far one of the best rides in the park. And I always try to get on it at least once every visit, just because it's very rare. But over here by Penguin, give you a nice little view of it here. Now, the one problem with this ride is, and it's not Six Flags America's fault, but it does take a lot for it to dispatch, because there's one train, because there's really only one train. And the other thing too is that you really need to make sure those restraints are in great. It's not a quick load and unload, and because of that, thank God for the front of the line pass. I don't know if I would actually ride it if it wasn't for the front of the line pass. I always like the theming in this area too, but there goes Superman. I always thought this was neat how it goes right here and you're flying, and as soon as you get off there, quick brakes. Definitely, if you're not prepared for that, you're going to go flying. But that may be the next one to do. I'm going to check my time real quick here because we are trying to also do a few other videos today. So, you know, we'll try to get on it, but we're definitely coming back this summer. So I'll leave you with a little bit of Poison Ivy as I walk on to our next destination. Enjoy the montage. So we are actually just finished our 10th coaster, and we walked over here to Superman the Ride, but this line is crazy. Now, I do have a front of the line pass, but even look at the front of the line pass, it's looking like it's at least 3 or 4 trains, and that depends on how many they're actually utilizing for that. So the one good thing is we are coming back to this park. So we might get another coaster today, but it's not going to be Superman Ride of Steel, just because, like I said, that's a little bit too big of a line. I might actually use the front of the line pass on that bad boy right there, Joker's Jinx. That might be number 11. I want to get 11 today. All the coasters are going, except for, of course, Mind Eraser, which, you know, that one isn't going to be going until it has a new name and new logo, of course. But Joker's Jinx is going, Superman's going. But like I said, that line looks pretty big, and it's already 4 o'clock. And I want to get on the road about 5:30. And I want to make sure I got all the merchandise stuff I need to put together the merch video. I did get all the what's new I need, so we're good on that front. And then, of course, we have this one. And there's going to be shorts and stuff like that, too. So with that being said, we're going to head over towards Joker's Jinx, see if that can be number 11. And worst comes to worst, we could always do Raging Cajun. So right here in front of Wonder Woman Lasso of Truth, we are continuing our park day, trying to get to 11 coasters today. Alright, so Joker's Jinx had a really big line, and so did Superman, so I'm like, you know what? I got a front of line pass. Let me get on Raging Cajun. Now, I am going to say something that you might not believe, but you know what? You need to believe me. This one spins more than any other one I've ever been on. Janine and I did it a few years ago, and it was crazy. And I hate to say it, but I think it got worse. This was probably the most intense spinning I've ever had. This bad boy right here is on 5, and I'm still feeling the effects. Now, the fact that I can walk off this thing after it's spinning like a top is a testament to how great Relief Band is. I'm not looking for a sponsorship, but my God, the thing works. But Raging Cajun definitely at the top. It's what it is. But look at this thing go. I mean, they're spinning like tops. Watch this one come by right now. That is It's crazy how much it spins. So if you like spinning coasters, this is it. This is our number 11 and our last one for the day, because I'm not testing Fate again, but definitely gotta, if you like spinning mice, Raging Cajun is by far the one you want to get on. All right, so that is the end of our park day here at beautiful Six Flags America. So we had a great day here. We got on 11 different coasters. Only two we missed were Superman because the line was really big, and we also didn't get on Joker's Jinx for the same reason. But great park. We love this park. We can't wait to come back here again later on this year. We're definitely coming back later on this year because Steamtown is going to be opening up, and we want to make sure we don't miss a thing there. But definitely thank you for watching. If you enjoy what we do, definitely make sure that you like this video. Just spread it out there. Let people know that, hey, we're hitting a lot of parks. And definitely make sure you subscribe. We are hitting 60 parks. This is number 6. We got a long way to go here. So definitely make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss a thing here. And if you'd like to see some more Six Flags America stuff, right above you there is a video from pretty much this trip. So you can basically see what's new and exciting at this park. And we are now at 11 roller coasters for 2024. So if you want to see us ride to 125, make sure you subscribe. Thank you again.